Hello everyone, it is Christine here and I'm excited because it's Thrifty Thursday. Now I'll have two parts to this video. The first part will be focusing on these amazing vintage floral fabrics that I got off Facebook Marketplace, and then the second part of the video will be focusing on another haul of goodies I got off Facebook Marketplace of some incredible threads. And I'll tell you something really interesting I've discovered about one of the components of that haul, as well as a freebie that I got off Facebook Marketplace. So stay tuned for that. But I thought I would add in this piece up front because I got this haul of amazing vintage fabrics for $30. And then the threads that I'll be showing in the second half, I got those for $30 as well. So I thought it might be fun to have a look at what you can get for $30 on Facebook Marketplace. So this haul of goodies was advertised as vintage floral furnishing fabrics, and they were from someone's collection, I think possibly their parents' collection. I haven't done the research on searching on all the images, but I'm pretty confident there's some Sandersons in here, some Laura Ashleys, and just really gorgeous pieces, and they're quite decently sized. A couple of them have been cut, but most of them are. And it's hard to fit it all on camera, but I'll pull it down so you can sort of see what size they are. They're going to be a very decent size to work with, and because they're a furnishing fabric, it's like they've got a little bit of treatment on the surface, but they still work beautifully well for putting a needle through. It's not not hard to get the needle through, so I think they're just going to be really lovely. But the great thing is they don't seem to, because they've got this little bit of treatment to them, they don't seem to fray too much, so I think they're going to be quite super. So this one I think would actually go up this way, and it's got beautiful stripy elements, and then just the leaves are gorgeous. They will be a dream to thread paint, or sometimes these are so pretty that you just want to do just some sort of highlighting with your thread painting and leave the beautiful design. But I will have a lot of fun with this. So that's one of the pieces. So there's over 30 pieces in this pack, so less than $1 a piece. So we can't, I don't think, go wrong with that. Another beautiful one. I guess it would probably go up this way, I think. So it's got beautiful brown with little sort of dotty designs. I didn't want to bring you down too close because you won't be able to see sort of the scale of them, but I want to have you at a level where you can see the patterns. But I can also bring it up a bit closer to the camera so you can have a look as well. So again, these would be beautiful just to cut out as little sort of little discrete elements, or with their little borders, as well as just using sections of them as well. Then we've got this one. Again, I think it would go up that way. And beautiful sort of vining up. Are they carnations maybe? I'm not sure what those flowers. And then on this side you've got another section again with the lines running. So it almost reminds me sometimes of wallpaper, for example, but it's definitely fabric. And so this could be really interesting. You could even do some of your own sort of painting with Inktense onto these, or just adding highlights with thread painting again. And this one. Just love the variety in here. I saw a glimpse of them in the ad, and it was enough to make me go, nope, I really want to get those. And so I just got them posted to me because they were a ways away, so I wasn't going to go and pick them up, but very happy that I got them. So yeah, just lovely. Makes you want to make some things. We've just been making the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery pouches, so I'm sure some of these will have to become some more project pouches, but I just love the sort of the vertical or horizontal design elements, and then the flowers over the top. I just think it's lovely, and there's even just a very fine sort of line that runs down in the background. They are luscious vintage fabrics. So if you can age them, Susanna from Vintage Blend Studio, she's quite good at aging fabrics. But chuck in the comments if you think, yeah, if you've got a guess of what designer they are or what their age might be. These look like beautiful orchids and then roses. But no, lovely design. Ferns. Just going to have such a lovely, luscious time with these. I sure am. Not that I need more material, but for me, when I see things like this that are quite unique, they don't often pop up to get such a collection of vintage sample fabrics. They don't have any designer labels on them, but some of them actually have like prices on them. So it looks like they were originally $10. Unless that was the price of a meter of the original fabric, I'm not sure. Or maybe someone purchased them as fabric samples. But I've got a bargain if they were $10 each originally. That would make it a $300 bundle of goodies. And who knows when they were purchased? Who knows when they were first created? So again, just glorious. Just love it. And love how they're all different. Some are the sort of brighter colours. This one's got a nice creamy, almost a slightly coffee coloured background. And just, again, luscious blooms. And quite a lot of variation because they're quite large format. I guess you'd get that variation across a sample piece. But this one, again, got quite a nice detailed fine background with sort of little squiggly lines. I'm not sure if you can see that. And then sort of lines coming down here, and then a really vibrant floral design. I think it's meant to go up that way. I've forgotten what these flowers are called. I do know them. Mum's got them growing in her front yard. And then these ones. Sort of run out of words to use to describe these gorgeous florals. Again, that's got some of those little look like lily, not lilies, orchids. They've got that sort of orchidy look to them. And then the ferns. So I think there's probably some common designers across these pieces, but I'll have to image search them and see. So this is quite a much more sort of intense background. Isn't that lovely? I think I'm going to just have to enjoy looking at them for a little bit before I start cutting into them, but I will definitely use them. That's my whole idea. If I'm bringing things in, I'm going to use them in projects and gifts and all manner. And that's similar to that one that we looked at near the start. This one, but it's in a different colourway. So again, that's the same size as the others. This one's got a nice crisp white background. Beautiful, vibrant design. So just so much to take out of it. This one's got that $10 price tag on it from some point, whatever PR stands for, not sure. And then got this one. Delightful on a more sort of creamy background. So just beautiful designs. Another one with one of the little labels on it. PR. Maybe that's the designer PR. Don't know. Unless the R stands for some measurement, so whether these were per whatever what this size was. Again, I think this is similar to one of the designs we were looking at before, but probably just in a different colourway. It's got that 10 and then the PR on it. Beautiful coffee cream coloured background. Some lovely large print blooms. Some more look like irises, but in a sort of a goldy tone. Isn't that lovely? Almost look like little bluebells. Then a beautiful stripe. Again, this could be just another colourway of one of the ones that we looked at earlier. Excuse me. Really gorgeous. Them as I go. I'll have to work out whether I'm going to put these onto my little cards or leave them. I think I'll probably leave them folded this way because they've kind of got their natural fold lines in it. Beautiful big blooms and the blue ribbons. Again, I think we might have had one similar to this before. But yeah, probably just same designs, different colourways. Just love this. This one's got a nice sort of light pinky coloured background to it. Isn't that just joyous? Love, love, love. Some nice apricot tones in this one. Apricots and blues. It's meant to go on. It must be meant to go up this way, I think. That would be the way. Just lovely. You can have so much fun with a bit of thread painting or highlighting of that. This is one that has been cut into, but again, just lovely. This one will probably be easier to use up front because someone's already cut it, so I'll happily use elements of this in my stitcheries. And I think actually, yeah, this one comes from this piece. So this, oh yeah, this is a half sized piece here. So one of the few ones that has actually been used. And this is similar to one we looked at before because it's got that sort of grayscale design as well as then a colour design. That's beautiful. Then another gorgeous one. Again, I think we've had a colourway, a version of this one also. But yeah, even just these little corner pieces can just be so wonderful to incorporate into stitcheries. And this one looks like a bit of it has been used, unless this came off the other one that we were just looking at before. No, different one, I think. Again, I'll happily work into that one, given it's a smaller piece. Another colourway of this design, so I'll have to go through and group these ones, do a bit of a similar pattern together. Hopefully that frees me up to use some of them as well. And this is that same, the grayscale design, but with beautiful green. And then the beautiful colours on the other bit of the panel. So yeah, it would have been an alternating design of colour and then green. And then this is another colourway of this one that we had earlier, which had the brown earlier around it, but this one's got beautiful greens. And then a lovely white background with huge format. Look at these blooms on this. Have to work out something large enough scale that can really play up this gorgeous. I think it's meant to go this way actually, because it's got a ribbon that drapes down from a bouquet of flowers. Isn't that just glorious? Wow, look at that. I mean, I guess you could use elements there of it, not the whole piece, but I think you'd want to use, for example, this, but that could go on the front of a pouch or something. Maybe some nice little Easter gifts. To have a ponder. Easter is going to come round fast, I think. Wow, look at this. Isn't that exquisite? Again, I think this is another colourway. It's got those sort of reminiscent of orchids. Just love, love, love that. Sweet little smaller format. Got a little basket of flowers. Again, this could be a lovely piece for the middle of the table or something for Easter. Got a little basket. Could be lovely to stitch into. And I was about to say finally, but no, there's still one more hiding underneath, I think. This one's got sort of branches coming across, and blossoms. It's very sweet. I like that. These are great as well for just studying how different colours interplay together. Thoroughly enjoying working on the Colour Inspirations project that's being hosted by Annie Claxton at the moment. If you haven't come across it, head over to Annie Claxton, Arty Farty Annie, to check out that project. Wow. Again, a beautiful big scene of flowers, and look at these beautiful whites, sort of whites and greys and pale yellows, and then the gorgeous background up here. Well, it's almost like a lace printed onto the fabric. But again, even just these little sections, these little corners, they can be just so lovely to just add a bit of that to your piece. So they are my $30 of gorgeous fabrics, and I'll now be meshing in a video that I'd filmed before this one, a few days before, of a haul of beautiful threads that I got. And I've done some research into the coats boxes of Mercer crochet thread, vintage thread, and as best as I can determine by the boxes and the design of them, they come from the 1930s or 1940s, so somewhere in the vicinity of 80, 90 years old, which is just amazing. So they are precious. 3 sort of perfectly conditioned boxes of crochet. I'll probably use some of them because when I looked at them, they seem like they're fully intact and strong. So I'll have to put one to the test, but I'll keep some as nice little vintage boxes as well. So thanks for watching this bit, and stay tuned for the second half of this video. I've got a haul of goodies that was for the grand total of $30. One of the items in it was totally free, and then the rest of the items were just a bulk buy from Facebook Marketplace of $30. So let's start with the free item because it's just amazing. I've been wanting to get myself a big bobbin for a while. I have some small wooden ones, and I saw a lady on Facebook Marketplace was moving overseas, relocating, and she was giving away her bobbin from her craft room. So it's a really beautiful industrial type bobbin. It's got lovely worn wood on the center, metal up the top. I love how authentic it is, how well used it is, and that's going to be a really nice size to be able to have a really substantial snippet roll or future project with slow stitch on that. And it looks like you could even when you're stitching the fabric onto it to attach it, you can probably even pass some stitches through these holes, because I think they go all the way through to the other side. They do. There's a needle going through. So I just love that. So I'll be popping that somewhere. I might even think about something that I can just leave rolled around in the meantime, because I think I'm going to want to have this on display. So that was free. So it is well worth keeping an eye out. You never know what someone's going to be giving away. I've been happily looking, hoping to find one that I could buy for a reasonable price. But yeah, couldn't resist a freebie. And it was just in a suburb a little bit up the road from here. And then the other one was a bulk lot of a lady selling, I assume maybe her parents' crochet collection, her mum's crochet collection. I'm not sure, maybe it was hers, but there's some quite old crochet threads in it. So I think it was probably a parents' crochet collection. And that was $30 for everything in this box plus a lid. So it's a good little plastic storage box that included this within it. And then 3 boxes of vintage Coates Mercer crochet. And they are quite old, because when you look at the little labels, they've got little age spots on them. And you can just tell by the packaging and the style that it is definitely an older vintage product. And these are just fully intact inside their boxes, each with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 crochet threads. They're all the same color, which is 610. I could probably look at the packaging and work out what age these are. I don't think there's any other clue on them, but yeah, I'm sure there'd be the packaging. Made in Great Britain, that would definitely age them, and die lot number D165. So I'm sure if I actually went back to Coates, you never know, they might be able to tell me what year that die lot was made in. So those will be fabulous, because I just love using these natural coloured ones, and I've got quite a lot in the more sort of the lighter creamy colour, but I really just love this, and this is a beautiful weight as well. It's one that you can use, and it's going to add a little bit of sheen to the piece. And I just love looking at them in these boxes. So I'll keep one box as a little display box, I think, because they are just so pretty. But yeah, I can definitely share some of these when I'm doing little happy mail packs for folks. So I think I've previously bought some other vintage crochet threads in like some beautiful like duck egg colours and others. And I think, and they were from the purveyor of Reclaim Textiles, and I think they were like $20, which I think was a great price for an individual box. But I've got 3 of these boxes as well of all of this for $30. So I think I've definitely done well, because even just this little set, I was looking at what they are. Let's just open them up and have a look. Trying to see what brand they are. Maybe it looks like a Chinese brand, so these are probably newer crochet threads, but they're just a lovely, or perle threads, just a lovely small little balls, and in lots of great colours. So they're going to definitely be a good complement. A nice burgundy for my burgundy bonheur piece that I'm still working on from the treasure hunt, still adding pieces to that, and they'll be great for the Colour Inspirations journal that we're doing with Annie Claxton as well. And then this is an old one again, Twilly's 20, made in India, number 20 crochet cotton. But yeah, you can just tell the age of some of the pieces. Some of these look like newer ones. Coates Pakistan, and then that's Anchor Pearl Cotton. But they're 2 different forms of variegated. I just love my my variegated threads, so those will be really handy. Some beautiful blue variegated, black and white would be great for zebras. Browns, let's take that little bit of thread off. So nice caramels in there. Some lovely lemony colours. Purples, Martha, I reckon that's one you'd like. Even this one, I think that would be right up your colour alley, Martha. But yeah, we both love it. Martha and I love our variegated. We joke that we're in variegated anonymous. Oh, isn't this pretty? It reminds me of unicorns. Some beautiful berry tones. Like this one too, with the oranges, pinks and yellows. So it's also a great way to kind of look at how colours go together. And then another one, again different, but yeah, some similar themes in that. Beautiful variegated yellows through to sort of almost orangey and almost greeny coloured. I've got a ring light on, so I hope it's not reflecting too much off the actual threads. Got this beautiful red and maroon. Another nice caramelly sort of, and through to oranges and yellows. Some more oranges and yellows just wound onto a roll, so they were probably on something else originally. Another lovely one. Anchor as well. Still more variegateds. So I think these are just going to be incredibly useful. And then some lovely pink and white, stripy, and almost sort of purpley pinks through to almost very pale pinks, almost white. Another lovely purpley pink and white interspersed. Reminds me of candy as well. Beautiful blues variegated. So I think they're all the variegated ones. And then we just have some regular coloured ones. So reds. Another, different red. So it's great. You just get that good variety when you buy a mixed bulk pack. A beautiful purple. Oh, a wooden spool. I didn't even know I had this in here. I haven't actually looked through the box. Mile End Bryant crochet cotton. But yeah, nice little wooden spool. I do like that. A $2 shop one. I don't know what brand it is. Mercer crochet, which is a nice thread. And that is a variegated one that I didn't pick up before. Another lovely one, another anchor in an almost rusty orange. Beautiful green. And there's quite a few greens, which is very handy for vegetation. I do a fair bit of thread painting with greens, so those will definitely come in handy. Oh, and then we have another variegated one hiding inside, so that will be good. Some oranges. Pop those ones down there. Another orange. Another orange. I think they're all the same orange. It's not a colour I use that much, but I'm sure I can incorporate it in. This one's a thicker weight orange. And then a more yellow orange. And a yellow. And then we've got a regular blue, just wound on a roll. Some regular pink. Another finer pink. And then we've got quite a few whites. This is a very nice fine white. And another one. Another one down here. Beautiful sheen on this one. This is more of a matte one and a nice nice weight. And this is a finer weight. And then there's a roll of 3 unused white ones, which I've actually got a plan for the whites, so it's good that I've got a few extras to play with. I could also use the natural coloured ones as well, but I think my plan will start with these ones. So that's just a quick little haul of what I got for $30. If we wanted to do a count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 53, and then there's 16 in there, so 53 and 69, 69, and then each of these, we said there were 10 in there, so 63, 73, 83, 93, so just under 100 baubles, so it makes each of these about 30 cents each, so I think I have definitely done well, and I'm curious now to do a bit of research into these coats threads and see what age, if I can work out what age they were. But they are, yeah, they're lovely to look at, and they've still got their little special notes. And obviously someone followed the instructions, which say we recommend users of colours to purchase in one lot a sufficient quantity of thread to complete the piece of work to be done so as to ensure uniformity of shade. So someone obviously did that and got their 3 packs, or who knows, they might have got many more and this is just what's left over. But I'll be sure to put it to good use and share it around with stitchy friends. So that's just a short Thrifty Thursday with some finds. Yeah, so thrilled with my bobbin, but yeah, equally thrilled with these beautiful crochet and perlé threads. I will get a lot of use out of those. So thanks for watching. Hope you're having a fun Thrifty Thursday, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.